We got home on Monday from another trip. We were gone about a month. And this is what we arrived to. We still haven't got out to clean up the yard. But Rome wasn't built in a day. I decided to do this video even though the garden is not cleaned up because some of the flowers are going to quit blooming. And I want you to see the blooms. Like this one. That is kind of a reddish daylily. And why are they called daylilies? Because the flower only lasts about one day. And they're beautiful when they're blooming. We were shocked when we got home because look at the flowers. All kinds of flowers, and they're huge. They were not this big when we left home. And they are now. We didn't get the flowers here replanted, and as you can see, yeah, I think we're going to have burial services for them. There are flowers here. Aren't they beautiful? These are Asiatic lilies. That's daylilies over there. And they are called Stella d'Ors, and they're a reblooming daylily. In the back there, the yellow centers and the red petals, that's a coreopsis. These things here are finishing up, but those are red hot pokers. This green stuff has just taken all over, and it smothers out everything, so it's coming out of here. More coreopsis, more red hot pokers, and more Asiatic lilies. And we'll get the garden done and it'll be looking beautiful again. This hasn't been cleaned up yet, but I wanted to show it to you because these flowers are fast fading away in the heat. Those are Asiatic lilies. Down here, snapdragons, corbels, more Asiatic lilies, more snapdragons. I like the red ones, don't you? This is the pink spiderwort, and it's probably going to have to be cut back. I've been working on this part of the garden. I don't have it finished. From about this light over, I'm not finished with it, and I don't have the back part finished, but I can't do it until I get down on the next level, and then I can reach it. And you can see we have blooms and blooms on daylilies. And these lilies are beautiful orange. The purple coneflowers are just starting to bloom, and I love them. This is part of the garden. We have mostly got the weeds pulled, plants transplanted, and we're moving along. That fell over. Bruce is going to have to put it back up. He wants to dig it in so it doesn't fall over anymore. This is, well, it's the old chairs, new table. And we were sitting out here yesterday using it. These are hostas. Besides cleaning up the garden, we are putting in a new light fixture. This was my father's, and he never got around to putting it in. So we're going to put it in. It's wired up and it's working, but we can't put it in until tomorrow because it's got to be cemented in, and we'll go out and get the cement mixture tomorrow. Look at these daylilies. Aren't they beautiful? The pink ones back there. Just gorgeous. And yes, this section still needs to be weeded. But it's not too bad, considering we were gone 5 to 6 weeks. Here's regular lilies. They're taller than the Asiatic lilies, but they're just as spectacular. Well, actually, the Asiatics are just as spectacular as the big lilies. Aren't they pretty? Look at this one. Really nice. And this part of the garden has been cleaned up. Weeds have been pulled. Plants have been transplanted. It's doing pretty good. This part needs to be cleaned out, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We got this section cleaned out. And it looks quite nice. And then we have, yes, a mess. The grass needs to be cut. Weeds are not too bad. They're not terrible. Not like when we're gone for months. But it's pretty.